Welcome to the Appliance Boss channel. Everybody, it's your boy Marcus the Money Man, the Appliance Boss. It's Saturday and I'm at the office. What the hell am I doing here? All right, so we got a crunch schedule this week. So not only am I going to be going live on Facebook today, but also I got a couple things I need to accomplish. One, I got to call screen all these candidates. So all week, I've been having applicants come through. Some have been good, some haven't. Yesterday, I saw two really rock solid candidates, right? Because we're interviewing for appliance technician and plumbing technician in Modesto and Fresno. Right now, we got some gaps, and if you happen to be one in those areas and you want to apply, just go ahead, fill it out, and I'll do an assessment and review, possibly you too. But anyway, we're going to be going through those, call screening the ones who applied, who fit certain criteria. One, they completed the assessment, and then we're going to see if we can put them on the schedule to interview with me and Jake sometime this week. Okay, so we're going to do basically the technical assessment, and I'm going to be doing the can you actually be fit for Zip. So do you have the technical aptitude? Can you talk on the phone professionally? And then from that point, I've already seen your resume, so I've already sent you an assessment request based on your resume. So your resume says you can do it. Then we'll screen you about you, put you in job situations, and wait, why am I giving all the sauce for you guys to do this and then apply? And okay, well, if you're probably watching this, you're not going to be applying for the position anyway, so you can get some good value out of how to actually interview for your people. So I guess if you're interviewing, this is the flow that we follow. Okay, so after we go through, see if you're a good fit, do that either Zoom or face-to-face interview is what we'll do after today's screening. Then from that point, if you just blow us away, you'll get a job offer usually by the end of the day. I take the rule like Eli Lilly. I never say yes right there on the phone. You always say, all right, let me give you a call back. Think it over, whether that's a 25-minute hang-up call back or whatever the situation may be. It gives you time to think, assess, and do the right thing. Okay. Then from that point, either they'll get a job offer that day, or we'll think about it and we have to call them back for additional questions, additional follow-ups. So we do have limited spots available. So we have to make the right, or I can't say the right hire, but the best hire possible with the candidates that we have. And enough talking, let's just get to it. So some quick questions, right? When I start my interview process, I always write down quick questions in the notebook and to be consistent. So I have 4 questions that I want to make sure I ask every candidate. Do you have a valid driver's license? Can you pass a background check? Okay. Do you have a major cell phone carrier? And do you have dependable transportation? So these are key things, right? So even though we have service vehicles that are take-home vehicles for the technicians, dependable transportation is key, because if they don't, they may be using your ride for their stuff. So, it's a question that we ask. It's a weed out question. Okay. Do you have a major phone carrier, right? Major phone carrier, because I'm trying to see if they have like the prepaid stuff where the number may go bad, or they have weak signal, or things like that. So we provide iPads with that are you can phone through them, but a lot of people like to use their phone, and we also offer phone reimbursement for them per month. Can you pass a background check? So it's very specific. So I'm not asking them about felonies. I'm not asking about their thing, but I'm asking them, can they pass a background check? Because a lot of the places that we work with, they require us to pass a background. So you can't go into a prison system and not be able to pass the background check. So you actually have to fill out the paperwork and be able to scan through and do all this stuff. So you get what I'm saying. And then obviously, if you don't have a valid driver's license, how the hell are you going to get around to do the jobs, right, in the vehicles. And then one thing that we like to ask, because it's not a screen out question, but it's more of a, is what you said valid or not? So do you have tools? Okay. So we do require our technicians to bring their own tools. Okay. Hand tools. So if there's something major, snakes, cameras, air sleds, so we're getting those. You saw from the video, we got some on order. Transfer pumps, the LG tools, our torches, all that stuff we get, but we find that we have a better technician, even drills, we'll buy the drills, but we find that we have a better technician if they have their own tools. So that means, one, they've used them in the past for whatever reason, and they invested in themselves to go buy the tools, right? Because we seen people who don't have their tools, they struggle so much when it comes to actual repairs, because they ain't really repaired nothing. They're just probably really good at talking. Okay, so that's a question that we add, our most recent question that we asked. So do you have tools? But yeah, outside of that, let's get to building the list. So the next step is I'll create a list of all the candidates who did the assessments. I'll put their phone numbers down, their emails down, and then I'll have a checkbox to make sure I ask all the questions, and I'll take notes during the conversation to see what they talked about, what was key, what stood out, things like that. So I have like my log sheet as I power dial through these phone numbers. All right. Every repair call missed is lost money. In today's world, you need to be more than just good at repairs. You need a system that never sleeps. Synergy's AI Connect answers every call, schedules every job, and keep your business growing even when you can't. Less stress, more customers, no lost revenue. Get started today at synergybiz.com. So we just, I don't know if y'all saw that or not, but we just did a phone call to the first candidate, and I wanted to make this video because this happens a lot. They don't answer. They don't recognize the phone number. They don't answer. I always leave a voicemail. This is Marcus with Zip, and then as soon as I finish leaving the voicemail, I send a text message, so that way hopefully they'll see the text message and give a call back. And then after that, I just go on to the next one, but I make sure I put their name in the text message, so if they do call back, I can know who's calling. Right, so almost done for today. Was able to talk with one real solid candidate. We'll probably be extending him an offer. When we got a couple of other candidates, really good, and then obviously you're gonna get a couple duds as well. So all in all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got touch with 7 candidates, and then I'm still waiting for one other person to call back. But all in all, this has been successful for today. We can move the pipeline. So I was only able to get a touch with appliance repair people only first. For plumbers, we're gonna actually wait, because we got so many qualified candidates. And another Saturday comes to a conclusion. So wrapped up with all of the interviews, and I tell you, we had some really, really good candidates, and I look forward to next week. Now, also today I was able to bang out a couple of financial reports, do some payroll activity stuff, and got that all set in motion. So it's going to be a real jam-packed week coming up. So we're still waiting on pins and needles to see the approval for the office, and I guess it's not really approval. It's on us to just accept the offer, but we're waiting for one more piece of information from them, and then after that, the work begins, the grind. So getting the office ready, getting our decals up, getting the business license going, filing with the city, so we know which city we're going to be in now officially, official, not just a territory. And with all the stuff that comes with business cards, handouts, all this stuff, printouts, Google listing, everything that's on the checklist to get done before you start and run your business. And then not only that, we do some special marketing things where we start to run ads to get the pixel going and get it nice and juicy. So we'll have a good solid 3 weeks of that time period running in that area. We'll do some fancy stuff too, because I want to play around with some of my AI chat bots. So we'll do some chat bots and all that fancy stuff too. But man, it's coming. Check it out. Definitely next week. Got a surprise in store too. So check out the blogs all this week with a special appearance by a special crew. And I'll see you then. Peace.